Most people think sleep problems start at night. They're wrong. Scientists have discovered that some of the habits most people repeat every day can quietly train the brain to stay awake. And the worst part? Many of them feel completely normal. Sleeping in on weekends, watching videos in bed, having a drink before sleep, even falling asleep too quickly. One of these habits can leave your brain feeling jet-lagged every Monday. Another can turn your bed into a trigger for wakefulness instead of sleep. And one of them is so common that millions of people do it every single night without realizing it's making their sleep worse. In this video, you'll discover 12 surprising ways your brain may be sabotaging your sleep, and the simple changes that can retrain it to fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling rested. Let's start with a sleep myth that almost everyone gets wrong. 1. Stop crashing into sleep. Most people think falling asleep instantly is a good thing. It often isn't. Sleep experts say healthy adults usually take around 10 to 15 minutes to fall asleep. If you're asleep within a few minutes, it may be a sign that you're carrying significant sleep debt. You're not falling asleep efficiently. You're crashing from exhaustion, and the effects can show up long before bedtime. Research suggests that after about 16 hours awake, your mental performance can resemble someone with a blood alcohol concentration of 0.05%. Reaction time slows, focus drops, decision-making becomes less reliable. Many people live in this state every day without realizing it. 2. Humans are the only mammals that ignore sleep. When animals get tired, they sleep. Humans are different. We're the only mammals known to deliberately delay sleep. One more episode, one more scroll, one more email, one more chapter. We ignore the signals our bodies are sending us. Eventually, that habit becomes normal. And when your natural sleep signals are constantly overridden, falling asleep stops feeling automatic. 3. Your bed might be training you to stay awake. One of the biggest sleep mistakes happens in the place designed for sleep, your bed. If you regularly work, watch videos, answer messages, or scroll social media in bed, your brain starts making associations. Instead of linking the bed with sleep, it links the bed with activity. Over time, simply getting into bed can trigger alertness. This is why sleep specialists recommend using your bed primarily for sleep. The goal is simple. When your head touches the pillow, your brain should immediately recognize that it's time to shut down. 4. Use the 20-minute rule. This is one of the simplest sleep techniques backed by sleep experts. If you've been lying awake for around 20 minutes, get up, leave the bedroom, keep the lights dim, read something calming or listen to quiet music, then return when you feel sleepy. What you don't want to do is stay in bed feeling frustrated. The longer you lie awake staring at the ceiling, the stronger that awakened bed pattern becomes. 5. Build a pre-sleep ritual. Bedtime routines aren't just for children. They're powerful conditioning tools. Your brain loves patterns. When the same calming activities happen every night, they become signals that sleep is approaching. A warm shower, 10 minutes of reading, light stretching, calm music. The specific routine matters less than the consistency. Repeated often enough, these habits become cues that help your body prepare for sleep. 6. Morning light. Matters more than you think. Most people focus on avoiding blue light at night, but morning light may be even more important. Your brain operates on an internal clock called the circadian rhythm, and light is the strongest signal that controls it. Exposure to bright natural light shortly after waking helps synchronize that clock. As a result, your body becomes more likely to feel sleepy at the right time later that night. Researchers have found that office workers exposed to more bright morning light often fell asleep faster at night, especially during darker winter months. In other words, better sleep often starts within the first hour after waking. Even 15 to 30 minutes outside can make a difference. 7. Social jet lag is real. Many people destroy their sleep schedule every weekend without realizing it. They wake up early Monday through Friday, then sleep several extra hours on Saturday and Sunday. It feels like recovery, but it often creates something called social jet lag. Your body experiences a mini time zone shift every week. Sleep scientists call this social jet lag. Your brain doesn't know the difference between crossing time zones and suddenly changing your sleep schedule. Every Monday, it has to recalibrate all over again. Consistency is one of the most overlooked sleep tools available. 8. Your brain has a second daily crash. Most people blame lunch for their afternoon slump, but your brain naturally experiences two major dips in alertness every day. One occurs around 2 a.m., the other often appears around 2 p.m. This drop is built into human biology. It happens even when food isn't involved. Understanding that rhythm can help you stop fighting your body's natural timing. 9. Morning exercise gives you a double benefit. Exercise improves sleep. That's already well established. But morning exercise may offer an extra advantage. It combines physical activity with exposure to natural daylight. The benefit isn't just the exercise itself. Morning workouts give your circadian rhythm two powerful signals at the same time. That combination helps reinforce healthy sleep timing while increasing sleep pressure throughout the day. The result is often deeper and more restorative sleep at night. 10. Some foods keep your brain alert. Alcohol isn't the only thing affecting sleep. Chocolate can be surprisingly disruptive. It contains caffeine and may contribute to acid reflux. Spicy foods and citrus foods can have similar effects. Even if heartburn doesn't fully wake you up, it can trigger small disturbances throughout the night. You may never remember them, but they can still reduce sleep quality. 11. Better sleep changes your entire body. Most people think sleep affects energy. It affects far more than that. Research shows that people who sleep well often produce stronger antibody responses after vaccination. In some studies, well-rested people develop significantly stronger immune responses than sleep-deprived participants. Your immune system literally works better when you're rested. Sleep also affects body composition. One study found that sleep-deprived dieters lost about 55% less body fat and significantly more lean muscle than participants who got enough sleep. The calories were the same. Sleep changed the outcome. Even your skin changes. Researchers have measured reductions in hydration, blood flow, and elasticity after periods of poor sleep. The effects are large enough to be detected clinically. Sleep isn't downtime, it's maintenance. 12. The full moon mystery. This is one of the strangest findings in sleep science. Several studies have found that people tend to fall asleep later and sleep fewer hours in the days leading up to a full moon. What's remarkable is that this effect has been observed even when participants couldn't see the moon. Scientists still don't fully understand why, but the pattern has appeared often enough to keep researchers interested. Maybe the reason you can't sleep isn't because you're doing too little. Maybe it's because you're doing too much.